turn it off. So that's the only light I've got. So if I'm lying here, my body clock thinks it's still dark until I like poke it out here. So normally I actually have this down. Most of the time I've been here, I've had that down, and then this one down. Oh, where's this one? Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a tarp over our head. Whoop, like that. So that way I can see, and I can wake up, can see the sunrise kind of behind the. It's all a reason. It's drizzly this morning. But can you see this is why I find it hard to wake up in the morning now, because I've had these things up because it's been quite cold, right? I spent a couple of days freezing in my bed, and we have only had one thin blanket each. Hold on, where's my blanket? Oh yeah, this thin blanket, like a minky they call them. They're very, very thin. But I had to go back to the house and get like a thicker blanket because it was been so cold. And then Diego's like, put your window up. I'm like, oh yeah, I can put the window up. I like actually having natural light coming through because I like to wake up naturally like that, right? Hey Matt, how you going? You're literally waking up with Dora. Don't forget to like. It's free. Thank you very much. Anyway, we're waking up and I'm just trying to show you the true reality. Because if you're thinking about, getting a camper van or a pop-up camper, this is the reality, right? If you need to go pee, I spend half my time holding on to my pee. Sorry, I always talk about toilets, right? And bowel movements because I think, well, I mean, let's face it, we all have bowel movements, right? I'm just one of these people that talks about it all the time. But the true reality, if you actually get in a camper and want to stay in one, the reality is you're going to need a pee. Or you could just drink not much water. And I'm going to be honest, I have been drinking less water. So a lot of you guys know that, oh, hey Susan, how you going? A lot of you guys know, specifically, I know Susan and Matt, that, 75 hard, I drink a lot of water. And I drink a lot of water in general. I think it's so good for you. But I've been limiting my water because I don't have to pee. Like it's harder to pee. So let me just show you the reality, okay? Without flashing you. Okay, so get up, hit your head most days because, that's in front of my head. But this is really, really, really helpful because obviously, A, it's a fan, but we don't be using it as a fan anymore. It's a light and you can move it around. So it's really helpful, actually. It's really helpful. I'll turn that off now. Oh, oh. This one's really helpful too. It's also a light, but it's for another reason why it's helpful. So, to get out, you can either put your foot there or just jump down. There's a ledge down there too. I mean, I've got pretty long legs. So, but this is the reason why I like this little thing. Voila! And look, this is my bed making. My bed making skills are amazing, guys. Look at that. I have socks there ready in the middle of the night if I'm cold. I have my long thermal long johns just in case I get cold, my leggings. Actually, guys, this is the same brand that in one of my last videos I made where I was dyeing my hair in my car in the van, which I probably need to do again very soon. So this brand, I was showing you my underwear last time. I don't know if you can see this. Hold on. Light, camera, action. Oh, normally I have a little brand here. Where's the branding? Okay, now it's just making a liar out of me. Oh, here we go. Booty, booty. It's like your booty, slap your booty. What's wrong with me in the morning? I don't know. But you know what? It's not a bad thing to wake up like this, I'm going to say. Booty is it's bamboo. You get it from the health food shop. It's really quite an expensive brand. My underwear I wear is from Booty, and I was showing you that in that video. Actually, that video went really well. I mean, it wasn't amazing, but I got like 350 views on that. Most of my videos can't even get 100 views. Anyway, that's probably more about my video making skills. But yeah, I was talking about my underwear in that video. Booty. Booty. And guess what, guys? I got this from a thrift shop. So I work at a couple of thrift shops with my day job. And yeah, I saw these and I thought, you know what? Great value. They feel so good because they're bamboo. Bamboo is so good. So that's one thing I'm going to do. I always say one thing. There's always one thing I'm going to do is think about the next step is like your clothes you wear. So it's fine and dandy to think about, the dishwashing detergent you use so that, it's better for the environment and for yourself. The skin that, the skincare you use because it's better for your skin with non-toxic and, toxins and stuff like that. And buying, like for example, yesterday I bought some apple cider vinegar from a fruit shop instead of going to a supermarket, right? So I'm mindful of those kind of things, right? And less packaging, all those kind of things, right? But one thing I haven't factored in, and Diego's really big on this, and he's getting big on it, is clothing. Because like the clothing you wear, like a lot of the clothing you wear, from China, because it's cheap from China, but are synthetically made, and they're really quite bad for us. Like the plastics are going straight into our skin. So that's another thing that I'm going to start working on in the future. So anyway, welcome in to dancing. Well, not dancing with Dora. They probably will be dancing, dancing. Welcome to the camper van. I am trying to get myself organised. Let's put some water in the kettle. Not much water in the kettle, because we are going to get up and go exercise, guys. We have to. Now, if I want to go to the toilet, there obviously is no toilet here, guys. I mean, a lot of you guys know that. I do have a portable toilet. We kept it in a box under here, but I couldn't get the box out without having to take everything off the table, lifting the table up. So that means that the porta potty would have to sit here in the middle of the room. And you can imagine that in Dora in the middle of the night coming down to pee and then tripping over the porta potty. You imagine that, and then there's just pee all over the floor. So let's just say that I never tested that out. I have a porta potty, use it for camping kind of thing, but I didn't use it in the camper. Diego wasn't a fan because he was like, that's going to end up all over the floor. He goes, and I'm not cleaning that up. He goes, plus I'll hear you weeing in the middle of the night. Probably. So you have to walk out, obviously, out. And I don't. And then the toilet is just over here in the house. So it's not that far, but it's another action, right? You've got to get out of here. I hold on to here, I step down, I step down. These are all actions. These are all actions that I'm like complaining about, right? But, in the scale of life, it's not so bad. But in the reality, if you have knee problems or, you know, any ailments, then you're going to be lying in bed holding your pee. And that's not good for you. Anyway, good morning. Um, Good morning, beautiful people, Susan says. Good morning, Matt. Matt saying good morning and me. Needing to pee when you are staying in a tent is worse. Oh, I don't know if it's worse, Susan. It's the same because you've got to get out of the tent. Like you've got to get off the floor. I don't know. I think they're the same, aren't they? And, most times when you're staying in a tent, you've got to go to a campground, right? Campground's even worse, right? Because, there might be someone in the toilet. Most times I'm pretty lucky, like Diego's in bed. I don't have to fight him for the toilet. Anyway, let's stop yaggering on. Is there anyone else in the chat, or is it just Susan and my mate Matt? And just Susan and Matt is fine because they're amazing people. But I'm mindful that I always forget. Dora, you need what? I need wool and cotton to wear. Yes, probably. Bamboo. I love bamboo. I like bamboo, but it's expensive. I have cheap plastic clothes too. Yep, because it's cheap and nasty, right? But I think we're going to find in future years that that nasty stuff that's cheap is probably not good for our skin. I had some wool and cotton, but not as much as I probably should have for my health. So, Susan, you think that too? I think there's a lot of, I mean, if our friend Kirsty was here, I'm sure she'd have a lot to say about it also. Susan, I want to change them for years and probably because they are cheap. Yeah, exactly. I exactly bought bamboo toothbrushes. Yeah, that's right, with ball brushes. That's what I need to look out for. Yes. when toothbrush comes to plastic, yep, exactly right. Dora, men pee in the, they do. So funny story. I'm lying in bed the other morning and I'm needing to pee as per usual, and I hear Diego peeing behind the tent or behind the, somewhere on a tree out there. All right, guys, I need to find. Do I have a cut up? I don't have a cut up bit. Okay, so we need to cut up another lemon. All right, guys, Dora has to motor. Motor, Dora. Move. Move, move, move. I'm just fighting with the draining board right now. I really shouldn't fight with the draining board. Just put the stuff away. Oh, hold on, guys. Okay, I'm not going to talk for a couple of minutes, guys. I need to do this. When I say I need, I need. So oil pulling, coconut oil. Hmm. Okay, all pulling done. Notice I don't put it down the sink. Coconut oil or anything down the sink, even if you put hot water down it, not recommended. Do what you want, right? I'm not telling you what to do. But personally, I don't do that. I put it in a cup and put it in the fridge most times. I know I'm gross, but it's not that I'm reusing it. I use this as a sippy cup when I have a big fridge, right, at home, not here in the camper van because there's no room. And then I take it outside and bury it after a while because I've got a cup full of spit basically. So sometimes I go outside and spit it, but right now I'm busy, right? I am busy, busy, busy. Next step is making my green powder juice. We have my green powder, Vital, all in one. And then I have my collagen powder. I haven't done protein powder for a little while, so I'm trying to have protein every day. I try to have more protein every day. I don't live in the perfect world, guys. In the perfect world, I do all the things, but it's hard to do all the things, especially when you're living in a camper van. So I can only do what I can do, right? And, oh, we have Debbie Sue. Hey, Debbie Sue. Debbie Sue. Debbie Sue. Debbie Sue. Did everyone see my latest Dancing with Dora? There's two of them, actually. Guess what, guys? It's International Dance Day. It was actually yesterday in Australia, and we did a dance in the camper van. Shaking ow, shake your booty, shake your booty. So, permission to go leave my live. I always say, go leave my live. Live your best life. You don't need to be watching me dancing around a camper van. But if you must, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Like the live. I've got 1 like, people. 1 like. Can we get 10 likes? Yeah. I'll dance for 10 likes. No, I won't. I'll dance for free. Okay. Now we're putting the collagen powder in. I'm sure this is all just placebo effect, but you know what? It's my placebo effect. It makes me feel good, guys, and it gives me an opportunity to dance. Debbie Sue, did you do a dance today? Debbie Sue, did you do a dance? Matt, it's still International Dance Day. Can you please do a dance for me? Protein powder? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? You don't need to drink this. I could put this in my breakfast. Okay, we're leaving that out, putting it in breakfast. All right. All right, then we need to put some water in it. Let me read the comments while I'm doing this. Oh, Susan, YouTube lying? How dare you? YouTube's accurate as anything, Susan. How dare you? Oh, like I care. Okay, now I need to make sure I put the cup somewhere so I don't, do anything bad. Actually, I'll keep it outside when I go outside. All right, guys, that is ready to go. I'm going to put you here because I need to get changed. So again, living in such a small quarters, guess what, guys? Dora has to be organised. So guess what? My clothes for exercise, my clothes for work. Sorry, it's my bra. Shouldn't see that. So I'm going to put you can look that way. I need to get changed, guys. So I'm here, but you guys can't see anything because that would be really inappropriate. Oh, just for shits and giggles. Let's do a recap of yesterday's dance. Shake it up, baby, now twist and shout, twist and shout, twist and shout, twist and shout. Shake it up, baby, now shake your booty, shake your booty, shake, 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 shake your booty, shake your booty. International Dance Day, International Dance Day, yeah. Okay, now I'll get changed. Okay, you're facing the wrong way. That's right. Oh, that's the wrong way. Just making sure that you're facing the right way so I get changed and you don't see anything. All right. Well, now that I'm warmed up, guys, thank you for that. So, guys, shameless plug. Go check out one of my shorts. There's 2 shorts there. There's a minute short that I cut from yesterday's live where I was doing a dance for Debbie Sue, literally. And then I made another dance for my normal Dancing with Dora. So there's two of them there. They're quite funny. A friend of mine, I put them on my Instagram page, and one of my friends sent me a message. She goes, "Oh my God, the camper van is literally rocking with your dancing." I'm like, "Yep, I'm making the camper van rock." Literally. It's very funny. So go check it out. I'm going to be a couple more minutes. I'm just trying to put my bra on because, got to hold these puppies in. Oh, remind me to put deodorant on. I smell a bit. Sometimes when you're sleeping in the camper van, you're probably a bit too warm, Dora. Because, I have officially, so many blankets on. Like, that blanket is so thick. Okay. I'm a very visual person, if you haven't noticed. I kind of talk my way through everything. So, let's put some deodorant under my armpits because, sharing's caring, right? I think it's raining. One thing I do is I put castor oil on my eyes so I don't look like an old person waking up. I mean, technically I am older. I'm not 21 anymore. But to be honest, I'm actually quite happy that I'm not 21. Because at 21, I was very awkward, if that makes any sense. I'm still awkward. I just have a little bit more confidence. That's it, done. I haven't done my body tapping this morning, but that's okay. We need a bottle of water. And then we're going for a walk, guys. I don't know what time is it. Oh, shit. Okay, that's all right. If we can get 45 minutes in, that's the main thing, right? 45 minutes to yourself a day, sharing it on YouTube on a live is all you need, guys. Can I just say, I have been limiting my water while I've been living in the camper van because I drink a lot of tea at night time, and chai masala is my damage at night time. I don't know, it just puts me in a really happy mood. Oh, guys, I need to show you something. Maybe I might come back and have breakfast with you. Guess what I got yesterday at the fruit shop? Look at this. This is called red kiwi fruit. I want to open one up for you guys because more than likely, I'm going to be late coming home and then I'm going to be running around like a crazy person. So let me do this. Kiwi fruit. Normally green inside, right? Or yellow. Look at that, guys. Red kiwi fruit. Amazing. Red kiwi. I'm going to put that in the fridge. Actually, don't need to put it in the fridge. I'll come back and eat that. Okay, guys, we're going. Let's go. Light off. Keys. Oh, we need a jumper. Got the jumper with us. Let's go. Let's go surfing now. Let's go surfing now. Now, always be careful coming out. There's actually no step. That's the step. But we bought this extra step to get out. We added this extra thing in here so that mosquitoes and stuff can't get in there. We hardly ever shut that door. Yesterday I did. All right. Look at this. Okay, let's go. I'm being quiet because Phil's upstairs sleeping. See you, Mel. Have a good day. See these? These are cuttings I made for Mel. So I started taking my indoor plants to the house yesterday. So we have officially started moving out. It's kind of sad, isn't it? We're moving out, guys. All right. All right. I don't think I need my jumper this morning. It is sunshine raining. Sunshine raining's quite nice, actually. All right. Okay, guys. Okay. Turn car on. Turn car off. Light on. Okay, let's drink. Hey Kirsty, how you going? Debbie Sue is dancing and washing her dishes and listening. Hey Kirsty, it's still it's still International Dance Day for you. Can you please do it International Dance Day for me? Can you just tap your feet? Dance. Okay, dance with me. Ready? Shake your booty. No. Twist and shout like you did last summer. Twist again like you did last summer. Twist again like you did last summer. Okay, and we're leaking. All right, we just wipe that on our leggings. And we're gonna start drinking. Okay, my car's still warming up. It's only slightly raining. It's okay. We do have a raincoat in the car. Okay, we're going to attempt to drink this all on the way to the beach. So we are going to the beach, guys. Doing dishes can be very therapeutic. It can be, can't it? We've all seen purple carrots, haven't we? Yeah, purple carrots are so cool. Has anyone seen red kiwi fruit? I didn't know existed. Basically, Phil was telling me about it the other day, that someone bought them from Aldi. And then I saw it at the fruit shop and I was like, oh my God. I wouldn't buy them every day. They're expensive. So Debbie Sue does a lot of thinking while she washes up. I reckon a lot of stories come from your washing up, Debbie Sue. Oops, there's still a little bit of green stuff there, guys. I didn't do a very good job shaking. Let me shake again. Shake, rattling on. Shake. Okay, now we got it. Okay, car's warmed up. I'm putting you down. Okay, putting you down. We're driving. Shake. Oh, there's a rainbow. Oh, there's a rainbow. Okay, stop talking, Dora. Drink your drink, Dora. Okay, that's my teaspoon hitting against my cup. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. The beach is going to have that kind of grey aroma, and then there's also some sunshine coming through. I love a moody sky. Okay, guys, I must do some push-ups today, guys. I haven't done them for about a week. I think I'm managing to do like one set a week at the moment. I should really be doing about 3 sets a week for strength training. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. A little bit of sludge left on the bottom. Let's drink that. Oh, come on, we've got an arrow. Let's go. Go, Dora. Yeah. We got the green arrow. Do you love my commentary? Oh, sorry. Do you love my commentary, guys? Is that like just fascinating to you? Okay, I can see the beach. I've nearly drank it. Normally I drink this while I'm doing my jumping for joy and have a chat, and then I take it back to the car, put my shoes and socks on and go for a walk. Just too many steps, Dory. Just drink your goddamn green juice in the car like a normal person. And if you're saying, what's normal? Exactly. What is normal, guys? What is normal? Okay. The sun has just come up past a cloud. I am just doing a... Okay. We are here. We are here. We're officially at the beach, guys. Look at the beach. We have the sun this way and cloud this way. Okay, it stopped raining. And the rainbow was over the other side. All right. Don't need shoes. I need keys and water bottle. Oh, I'm going to wear... Where's my hat? There should be a hat somewhere. Now, if I start walking... Oh, there's a cap. There's my moving box, guys. I was moving plants. I just need the hair off my face. And this hat will do it. Okay. Okay, it looks like the tide's coming up. Oh, no, it looks like it's just gone down. All right. Let's jump. Yep. Yahoo! All right, let's walk. Let's walk. Oh, that's cold. That's cold. Matt, no skinny dipping this morning. There'd be a bit of shrinkage, just saying. Matt loves the skinny dip, guys, just for context. So welcome in, guys. There's a few more people to the chat. Welcome to Redcliffe Peninsula. This is the peninsula. This is the sunrise area. Well, this side of the island is the peninsula is the sunrise island, sunrise bit. And then on the other side is the sunset bit. So, guys, I did a live with Paul D Australia last night, and we did a sunset live together. It was really nice to catch up with Paul. So, if anyone's interested in that conversation, it's an hour chat, and that is the second last live. So, just the live before this. If you're interested in having a chat the chat between Paul and Dora. Paul's actually giving us a beautiful rundown on where he lives on Phillip Island. I must say, Susan, have you ever been to Phillip Island? I know it's like 6 hours away from you, but I'm just saying back in the day, have you ever been, Susan? It looks like a really nice place. All right, guys, we're going to pump these arms a bit, just like I'm pumping my mouth. We're going to get to this one over here, and we're going to do some push-ups. We've got a new person to the chat. Something Hog Hook. Don't you guys really like Pink and Kesha? I don't know. I like Pink. I love her music. You haven't been to Phillip Island, Susan. Well, I've got to say, Susan, I definitely want to go. And I think one day, I think I'll probably, well, I know that I'm definitely going to visit you more than once in my life, right, Susan? I think one time I'd like to drive down. So if I do, obviously when I do, I'll be firing past your place. So I'll put you in the car too, you and Paige, and we go down. Though the other thing is, Paul said we have to find somewhere to stay. I'm not going to drive down for 6 hours and drive back. All right. We are up to do some strength training. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. I am not a fitness channel. Do not subscribe. And I'm not going to teach you anything. You do you, I do me. You can judge me all you want. I just won't listen to you. And yeah, I'm just trying to get my body, I guess, circulating and going as a 50-year-old. And they say that, when you're 30, your muscle tone starts losing. And you should do some strength training. So this is what I'm doing. All right. Uh, eight reps. I do 5 sets. Oh, okay, this is gonna hurt, guys. I haven't done this for a while. The floor is slippery. Change positions. That's too slippery. Chin up, tits up. Yeah. 3 cents. Okay, arms are really sore now. Not like sore, they're paining, but like they're hurting, like because I'm working the muscles. And I might not be doing it wonderfully, but you know, you got to do something, right? As long as you don't hurt yourself, I guess. But try to get some technique, because yeah, my technique's probably not best. I'm getting better. I mean, you got to practice. Last set. I feel like I get lower at my fifth one. It's like they seem to like my arms seem to adjust better. So the fifth set, even though that hurts the most, I seem to get the lowest. Still not low enough, but still, how low can you go? If you can judge me, you got to do it yourself. 'We're nearly done. Arms are literally like cactus. Oh my god. 5 sets, but we keep on going. $60, $61, $62, $63. 63 squats to represent the 63 people here in Australia that decide they don't want to be here this week. One of them was my lovely friend Esther. And I won't stop talking about Esther. Her memory is alive, sadly, because of the person she was and the trauma that she went through. And she had mental health issues from marriage that went very badly. There was a lot of trauma. And in Malaysia, her mental health was not recognised. Her family members just said, get over it. So she bottled it up, and it traumatized her most nights. She had nightmares most nights. And if you don't sleep properly, that affects your day. So she suffered a lot. She got married, came to Australia for a better life. She did get some help here in Australia, but, you know, she decided that she didn't like the medication that she was on. She was self-medicating with alcohol. And there were, unfortunately, many attempts. And sadly, one of them worked. and having to say goodbye to your friend lying in a hospital bed, hooked up to a machine, knowing that they're going to turn the machine off the next day is not a high point in my life, just saying. It's not about me personally, but, it's that moment that unfortunately I'm going to remember. I didn't want to go say goodbye to her because I knew it would be very traumatic, but I couldn't let her go without saying goodbye. And that's mental health. And that's why I do the 63 squats, and that's why I will continue to talk about it. And I'll continue to get upset talking about it because I love my friends and she deserves to be here. And if you are suffering from mental health or not feeling well, please go try to make some effort to get some support, some help, natural therapies, whatever you can get to help you, because the alternative is not a great one. Oh no, and I will continue to talk about it, guys. It doesn't matter how upset I get. It pales in comparison to what my friend Esther had to go through. So, you know, I'm gonna get upset. I'm gonna cry, and it's okay. These tears are a representation of the friendship I had with her. Shit, crap. Um, and okay, the tide might be coming up, guys. And I guess that's the tide telling me to change the conversation. And the conversation needs to be that it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to get some help. It's okay to talk about it. But it's also a point to say that it's not a point to just talk about it. You need to do something about it. If there's something affecting you and you're just continually talking about it and not getting any support and help and actually not trying to help yourself, I think that's a tip, that's the point that it becomes, is it really, do you want to get any support or do you want to make this be your life? Because, I know some people in my life, in my personal life, that are suffering from different things. And, they've been given many opportunities for support, help, therapies. They've done lots of therapies, but they continue to not follow and want to get help. And that's a thing also, right? But, for the people that are genuinely really wanting to get support, I mean, YouTube's not a place as a dumping ground. I mean, I'm not a counsellor. You should be coming to YouTube for counselling. That'd be weird. But at the same time, there's a lot of people that are very lonely in this world. And I know that some people come to this chat for conversation when they're not feeling very well. And, they just want a friendly face to chat to and maybe not talk about their problems. And that's okay also, right? But I think it's really important to, you know, not put your mental health on other people. Because I've been there. Oh, God, there's a plover, guys. I've worked quite deeply with people with mental health, and it's not easy. And I used to go home from working with people with quite, complex mental health, and actually go home and drink alcohol. So I was, creating my own problems because I wasn't dealing with, my work stress. And
there was a tipping point for me where I went, you know what? This is not healthy. Like, I work with people with mental health, and I'm going home and drinking alcohol and creating my own, toxic kind of, issues. Like, I was putting on weight. I was, when you drink alcohol at night time, you don't feel very motivated the next morning to go exercise. So, I wasn't, looking after my body basically. And when you drink alcohol, you'd probably eat snacks. Yeah, so, I was no different to the clients that I was looking after. I was going to turn into a client at one stage. So, yeah, there's a tipping point where, I was lucky that I recognised that that wasn't a correct way to deal. And I also had to be, quite on the ball the next morning, right? When you're dealing with other people with mental health, you actually have to not be the one in crisis yourself. So it was the best thing I did for myself was not drink alcohol through the week. That's just my personal opinion. You guys do you. But my system was really thanked me for not drinking alcohol. And I dealt a lot better with the stress I was dealing with and, the people I was dealing with. I like how this kind of this stormwater drain sometimes goes straight out. Sometimes it goes out this way. Sometimes it's little. Sometimes it's big. Sometimes I can walk through it. Sometimes I can't. Anyway, what time is it? Okay, we're going to start walking back anyway. Thank you, Susan, for putting the mental health lines on the line chain. Obviously, a lot of people in Australia, Australia puts a lot of money into the mental health sector. And, I raise a lot of awareness and I also raise funds for it because I think it's something that, it could affect my friends, it could affect my family, not to get into too much detail, but I have an older niece and she also has some mental health issues. So, it's very close to home for me. Not only have I, lost a close friend, I have friends in my day-to-day life that are suffering from different things. I have, a family member that, has mental health. And so, and who's to say that I won't wake up one morning with mental health? Bipolar and schizophrenia, you don't, a lot of people get them through, drug psychosis, but not always. You know, there can be stress-related mental health that you can get, end up waking up one morning with bipolar or schizophrenia. Those two conditions used to be not talked about. Now, a lot of people, quite openly talk about their bipolar struggles and their schizophrenia struggles. So I think that's really, really good where Australia has come. I'm not sure, I can't talk for any other country, obviously, but I think that's a really good start that we're trying not to stigmatise someone that has mental health. And depression is, it can affect everyone. I'm sure everyone in this chat from time to time has suffered mental health in the form of depression, anxiety, panic attacks. That's mental health. So that's why I get behind a lot of these, health challenges or mental health challenges to raise funds and awareness. Everyone's in different situations. I like doing the health challenges. You saw me last year walk 30 kilometres in drizzling rain. It was very, very unpleasant. But I think I wanted to raise $600 and I raised $600 for Beyond Blue. And Beyond Blue run lots of programs to help people with mental health. Lifeline is another association that they run a 24-hour phone line that's toll free. Someone can text, they can email, they can talk on the phone with someone that's trained to be a counsellor. They don't fix a problem, but they listen. And, they're a wonderful organisation. I work for them as one of the op shops that I work at. And I'm very, very proud to work for Lifeline because I think Lifeline do amazing things. I did a squat challenge one year. They're about to do a push-up challenge. I don't know if I could do a push-up challenge, guys. Maybe I could. Maybe I'd learn how to do better push-ups if I did a push-up challenge. But anyway, I guess my rant is just talking about the fact that, in your own country, I know America, they do have hotlines also. I don't know the numbers, but I think I asked Debbie Sue or someone in the chat before if there was any hotlines in America, and there apparently is. Hey, Philip, how you going? Welcome in, Philip. We've got Susan in Victoria. We've got Philip in Victoria. We've got Kirsty is in England. And we've got Keep Smiling. Kirsty saying hello to Keep Smiling. That's an interesting Keep Smiling. That's a really nice handle. I like the name of your YouTube channel. I love to hear what your channel's about. If you want to put it in the chat. I like interesting handle names, right? Keep Smiling. That's a beautiful thing. I think every day we need to find something to smile about, right? And I think that's why I have these morning adventures, which, obviously I'm moving my body, which is obviously really good for my mental health. I challenge myself with my push-ups and my squats and my triceps. Obviously that's strength training. That's what I'm trying to get better at. But it's also challenging me. I think, it's good to challenge yourself. But, as I said, you have to get your own guidance from your own doctors and physicians before you start trying to do any, crazy exercise moves. That is a plover. They make some really interesting noises. They also swoop down. If they're laying eggs, they swoop down and they will attack your bloody head. Just like magpies. Magpie season is in spring, so after winter for us. And I tell you, the magpies are dangerous. And they will make a grown man, run like a girl. I mean, I'll run like a girl too. Hello from China. I have visited China. I would really like to go back to China. I'd really like to go back and do the Great Wall of China, like do as much as the walk you can. I've only been to one part of the Great Wall of China, and it was so interesting. So interesting. So there's different kinds of, I know there's actually charities that run different kinds of races where you can walk or run the Great Wall of China. That would be definitely something I'd like to do one day. There's a couple of Tripper deals. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Tripper deals. They're deals here in Australia where basically they're filling up empty hotels and planes where they basically offer quite cheap packaged holidays. So there was offering one for $900 just recently. I asked my mum if she wanted to come. So it was $900 for flights, your accommodation, and I think your breakfast most days, and your tour guide, your tour buses going to here there for $900 for 7 days. It was ridiculously cheap. My mum didn't want to go. I was like, okay. I really wanted to take her to China. I thought she'd enjoy it, but she wasn't keen to go. I don't think she was really feeling that well. She had a bad back at the time. But anyway, yes, I would like to go back to China. I'd really like to go back to there's a section in the middle of China. I don't know if you guys can hear me now. The wind is blowing, but it looks like Avatar. It could be like AI, selling me a dream. But I've heard there's some amazing highways going through the mountains, like these massive big mountains and rock formations. It's supposed to be really, really beautiful. So yes, I'd like to go to that part of China, and I'd love to see a panda bear. But unfortunately, you have to see panda bears in zoos now. You can't see them in the wild. They're not in the wild anymore, I think. I have seen a panda bear in the Hong Kong Zoo about 20 years ago, and I have a photo. And when I show people the photo, they go, "That's not real. That's not a real panda bear." And I'm like, "No joke, it's a real panda bear. It just looks like a fake picture." But I don't like to go to zoos. I've learnt that, zoos are not places for, I don't want to stare at an animal in a cage. Yeah, Philip's from Australia, Susan. He's from Melbourne, or just outside of Melbourne, I think. Philip, aren't you? I made friends with Philip when I was in Bali, Susan. He was watching Paul and I have sunset drinks. Him and Paul were having conversations. I actually met quite a few interesting people. And Susan, it's because I was doing lives in a different time zone. Like, let's face it, in the afternoon, all our American friends aren't online, they're asleep. Oh my God! This is my friend Katrinka, guys. I haven't seen Katrinka for ages. Hello.
It's like, I was thinking about you this morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God.
That's so funny that you saw like, there's Katrinka. Hello. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
You could. Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I think it's not June or something, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, but it's all getting along this morning. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, did I not?
No one's heard from me at the moment. We're in the middle of moving back home, actually.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing a live, so you got to say hello.
Hi.
This is my friend Katrinka, my hiking friend.
Hello, everyone. I also ride bikes.
She rides bikes. And she does many other things too.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to go anyway. Yeah, I've got to go home anyway. All right, hey, so, yeah, anyway, we'll catch you soon. I can't promise anything at the moment.
Are you walking to
I've got parties. Yep, okay. See ya. Good to see ya. Have fun. Yeah, that's my hiking buddy, Katrinka. And that's another reason why I love where I live. Like, she's obviously riding along and she's obviously seen me. I'm obviously very recognisable, am I? Actually, she knows my hat. She loves my hat. She loves my hat so much that I actually wanted a hat, so I bought her a hat. This is why I like Redcliffe, because you run into friends, and I like running into friends. Nicholas! Hello, Nicholas. Welcome in. I think it's really important, Philip, to have a fun life, right? And I don't think, you have to travel the world to have fun. Obviously, I talk a lot about, wanting to visit 80 countries. But the reality is, this is home. This is where I have to make my fun, right? And if making my fun is jumping from, look, this is my fun, right? I'm going to show you something, guys. Let's make a fun moment. I'm putting a tripod there, my water bottle. Let's make a fun moment. Ready? That's me making a fun jumping shot. Actually, I should highlight that. Can I highlight that? I don't want to highlight things. Is that a highlight? Oh, hold on. I think I just turned it off. Okay, hold on. So, Susan, did you know that when you teach a highlight, it actually does a short? of you doing what you're trying to do. So let's do that again. That's me trying to creating a bit of fun in my day. I mean, not everyone wants to do a jump like that. They might actually think it's very egotistic, but I don't really care what people think. So I think the point is that you don't have to chase countries. You can chase adventures in your hometown. I mean, I understand that not everyone lives near the beach, but you can go for a walk in a park, look for koalas, look for the wildlife, bird watch, go foraging for fun fruits and vegetables in the wild. It's 7:54, Dora. It's time to drag yourself away from the beach. Well, that was 45 minutes of exercise, guys. We did it. I'm trying to get all the sand off my face. Beautiful. That house looks like Tuscany, right? All right. All right, we've done good in time, guys. We're getting back to the car before 8 o'clock, which is really important because you got to go to work this morning, Dora. It's Thursday here in Australia, and then after work, we have to keep on moving. I think I'm officially going to stay another night at the house in the caravan. I think Diego's going to stay at the house tonight. I'm going to make the bed tonight. Diego's back is actually quite sore at the moment. He has always had a bad back. I say it's because he's carrying too much weight, but he thinks there's other reasons. I mean, he does do back-breaking work. He's a builder / carpenter. They lift heavy shit all day, and he's been building a house, so he's having a bit of a rest at the moment. He's working today anyway, but yeah. So what I'm trying to say is the camper van sleeping situation. Those mattresses are only like this thin. So obviously they're not made to live in, right? They're just made for a weekend or a couple of weeks, not 4 months. It's nearly been 4 months that Diego's been sleeping in that bed. So that's been affecting his sleep. So that's why we sleep separately also, because it's such a tight space. Like, it's just a double bed. We have a king size bed at home. First world problems, I know, guys. I know. There's people, I'm driving past people sleeping rough on the beach, guys. I don't show you that. But, and here I am talking about Diego's back and that he's got a mattress this much. But we have a roof over our head. It's very, we're very, very grateful for that. But, so that's the point. Diego really wants to go home. He's got one of those, when I was in Europe last year, I came back from Europe, and every time I go on holidays, guys, something interesting happens at the house. Diego will do something. Like, for example, when I came back from Bali, well, obviously I knew that the house was changing, right? But last time I came back from Europe last year, I came back and we had a whole new bed. I think it's called Sleeping Duck. Sleeping Duck is a brand here in Australia. They deliver the bed in a box, and then you pull it out of the box and it just somehow assembles. The actual mattress, should I say, not the bed. They actually come and assemble the bed for you. They're quite expensive. Diego didn't tell me exactly how much he spent on the bed, but put it this way, he's been sleeping very well, and it's apparently a very good investment for someone with a bad back. So, and look, I don't have a bad back, but I sleep very well. But I sleep very well in the camper van too. But I don't have a bad back problem, right? I don't work in a job that I'm, hauling big timbers and stuff like that. So, yeah. So I'm happy for Diego to go back home tonight. I'll miss him. But you know what? It means girl time in the camper van tonight. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to go back and have some breakfast. If you're curious what a red kiwi fruit is, quickly, I'll show you. I'm going to quickly make my breakfast, have breakfast, and then I'm going to go because I'm getting ready to go to work. But I normally have a kiwi fruit in my breakfast, my yogurt. I bought some mango yogurt yesterday at the fruit shop, and I found some red kiwi fruit. I never knew they existed, but they do. So if you're curious what red like, stick around. I'm gonna leave that bottle of water in the car. Don't need the hat. Okay. So the camper van, I've got to say, the tarp over the camper van has been a very, very good addition. It looks like shantytown, but it has been a very good condition. Good thing, because otherwise it would be leaking. The roof has been leaking on Diego's bed. So that's probably not good. The carpet's been great. Mel supplied the carpet. Mel works for flooring. So she surprised us one day with that. All right. That keeps on falling off. All right. Action. We need lights. All right. Let's quickly make some. Oh, here we go. Here's the red kiwi fruit, guys. I like berries in my yogurt. Oh, I love berries too. I freeze them. Blackberries, strawberries, blueberries all year round. If I'm lucky, yeah. Look at that, guys. One prepared earlier. I cut that on the earlier live. All right, let's quickly wash them up. I'm gonna put the kettle on, guys. Hey guys, if you haven't liked the live, could you like the live? Look at me and my self-promotion. Like the live. We would like 10 likes. Come on, let's do it. 10 likes. Yeah. Okay, Dora, calm down. All right, we need a bowl. Of course, I put all the bowls away. You have a bowl. All right. I'm going to put you there. We have some berries. We have some berries. I need a spoon. All right. I bought this yesterday at the fruit shop. It is a mango one with dairy in it. I mean, I'm not gluten intolerant, but I just much prefer coconut yogurt. But I love mango. Yum, 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 yum. I love mango. Actually, something I don't have it. Has anyone heard of? Oh, you can buy it in Mexico. It's Mexican. Tajin, which is salt, chili, and lime flakes with sugar. The sugar's not so good for us, but you put it on fruit. It's very, very popular in Mexico. All right. We need to spoon. Whoops. Does anyone know, Susan, would you know how to get the seeds out of a kiwi fruit? What would I do? I mean, this would be the seeds there. What would I do? Because I'd like to grow kiwi fruit. I know kiwi fruit are more cold weather, but we're going into winter. A couple of berries. Wash my fingers. Let's get rid of this because I don't want to drop that. I've dropped it on my, nearly dropped it on my foot the other day. I wipe that up and put it away straight away. Kettle's on. Kettle's done. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. With some pepitas and some flaxseed. Put them away. Grab a tea bag. Grab a tea bag. Oh man, I'm fighting the tea bags now. Tea bag. Grab a couple of macadamia nuts. Think about macadamia nuts. I need to put some macadamia nuts in my container. I take these and I share them with my client through to today at lunchtime. Tea bag, cup of tea. Whoops. My carry-on for the car. Whoa. My tea for the day. I love tea, guys. Don't have to explain it. I think a lot of you guys know that I do tea with no sugar, no milk. And most of you guys in the chat actually like tea also. Susan has one coffee first up in the morning, but we won't hold that again because she then she goes to tea. So, you know, she still loves tea. So I'm transferring. So I love a drive with a cup of tea, guys. I don't know if you've noticed that, but I love a tea with my drive to work. Oh, I don't have much. I might have to boil some more tea, guys. Oh, crap. The steam burnt me. Okay, let's boil the tea. Okay, I need some honey. Pick up the fork. I just wiped that on myself. Whoops, there we go. All right. A bag for work. My clothes ready to go. My cup of tea. Gonna put some water in it. I'm always trying to sit down and have breakfast because I seem to eat a lot when I'm standing. Oh, yeah, here's the food. Yum. So let me get some red kiwi fruit. Yum. So I've lost half of you. Oh, Mike, how you going, Mike? How you been, Mike? Oh, what's going on with Philip? Sally! Sally. How you going, Sally? Michael, how are you feeling? Mike, are you back to normal now? Is your health all back to normal too? Oh, you're allergic to kiwi fruit, Susan. Okay, pick them out like a tomato. Okay. Well, I've got 3 left, so I can do that. Dora, are you training? Very badly at the moment. We're still living in the camper van, so Sally, we've been living here for nearly 4 months, and we're about to move back. I'm going to move back in about a day's time. So I've started to move things back out of the camper van. I've got a whole lot of boxes that I'll start tipping everything into the van, into the boxes and take it home. So hopefully by Monday's a public holiday here in Australia. So I hope on Monday I'll come back and I'll clean the van, and then we'll pack the van back up, camper trailer, and we'll drive it back to my sister's house. And then my friend Mel and Phil will get their backyard again. We've been officially staying here for 4 months nearly. So to answer your question, Sally, I haven't been training very well because I've just been overloaded with things. You know, I'm still working while I've been, helping at the house, getting the house ready to move back in. So, but this morning we did 45 minutes. No excuses, Dora. We got up, we did it. We walked. We did 5 sets of some push-ups, triceps, and some squats. And I feel better for it. My arms were like shaking. So I feel really good for it. So guys, I just really wanted to come back and show you the red kiwi fruit. Because really, I don't think you really want to see me eating. No one really wants to see me eating. I don't think so. Oh, I thought Labor Day. Oh, no, I think we have a different Labor Day for you guys. Did you have a public holiday for Anzac Day, Susan? I don't think you did you? Can I just say, I really do like mango yogurt, but since I've been having coconut yogurt, which has no dairy in it, I can taste the dairy in it. I'm not that as I said, I'm not dairy intolerant, but I don't love dairy. Just saying, I don't love it. So I won't waste it. I will eat it, but I'll be going back to coconut yogurt next week. Different taste, I think. You're getting a golden retriever? I'm missing a lot of stuff here. No public holiday for Anzac Day in Victoria. Okay, Susan, rewind. You're getting a golden retriever? So Pearl, the dog here that I've been we live with Pearl, the dog, the golden retriever. She's a golden retriever Labrador. She's amazing. They're so beautiful. I'm so excited. Are you getting a puppy? Spill the tea. I've got to have the information. Cobox. Hello, Cobox. Thank you for the. Oh, we have 11 likes, guys. Woo! I said I'd dance in 10 likes, didn't I? Oh well. I danced at the start of my live, guys. So, guys, I am editing a video right now about Dora and her morning in a camper van. Though, in hindsight, you've seen it all in a live. But not everyone watches my lives, right? I have different people that watch my lives. I have different people that watch my shorts, and I have different people that watch my long form videos. And then I have lots of people that don't watch any of my videos. But I think I think we're all in the same boat, right? Everyone likes different things. But then there are some people that watch, support all my, different ventures. So I appreciate you. Like, although in fairness, I did tag Debbie Sue. I was about to say Debbie Sue supports all my madness. But in fairness, I did tag Debbie Sue. My latest shorts, guys, there's 2 shorts. There's a long short for a minute. I've actually watched the long video for a minute. It's me talking to Debbie Sue and dancing for Debbie Sue. That's all I need to say. You love soy milk, Philip. Okay. As a baby, my mum, I don't know, she gave me too much milk or something happened that I became I was a fat baby. And those fat cheeks have not gone away. So I just don't like milk ever since then. It could be mind over matter though. I'm just seeing if Pearl was there. So, can someone tell me about Susan and the golden retriever? I like lives, but only certain creators and full length videos. Well, thank you, Kirsty. I love Kirsty's videos, guys. If you're not familiar with Kirsty, you've got to be familiar with Kirsty. Hearts Humbled Homestead. Amazing channel. She's in England. She's northeast in England, if I got that right. But she does homesteading, similar to Susan. That's why they're friends. That's how I've met Kirsty, through Susan's channel, because obviously Susan is in homesteading. I love Susan's channel, obviously, also. But through Susan, I've met Kirsty. And Kirsty and Susan have taught me so much about, homesteading. Because even though Dora is an adventure channel, homesteading is one of my favorite things. Absolutely favorite things. To be able to pick fresh fruit and vegetables that are free of toxins is, I think, life. And I think there's so much value in that knowledge. That's why I love those channels. So check out both of those channels. But most of you guys know each other anyway. So I'm just drumming up business for the same of business, right? Hey, Kevin, what's up? We're still in the camper van. Kevin, we're actually about to move home. Kevin, we are eating red kiwi fruit. Have you ever seen red kiwi fruit? Well, it's in down my mouth now. So welcome in, Kevin. Thank you. I think a lot of you guys know Tuba Chat. That's Kevin from Canada. Okay. No rest for the wicked, guys. We have to get up and go. We have to wash up. So living in such a small area, if you don't wash up your dishes, you come home and they're still there. Funny that. Okay. So we still have the tea. Let's make the rest of our tea. You guys know I love my tea. So guys, another shameless plug, Spilling the Tea is a live segment. It's a playlist. There's only 6 in it. Every week I do 2 videos. They're 30-minute videos, spilling the tea about a travel story. Not everyone's cup of tea. That's okay. Get that? Not everyone's cup of tea. Yeah, I know. But anyway. Oh, wait on. There's just tea galore, guys. I need my travel cup. So So I've got 15 minutes to get to work. To get to the car. My clothes are ready. I just need to brush my teeth, put my face on. My face doesn't really mean much because I don't put makeup on. I put moisturiser on my face. And yeah, Bob's my uncle. Dipper, dipper, dipper. Okay, that's ready for my drive to work. Okay, so I put this in my, that's what I fill up with when I'm driving. Need my carry case. Oh shit, don't drop it, Dora, don't drop it. Put my lid on this. Now, make sure the lid is on, for God's sakes, Dora. Do you know how many times I've leaked this? Okay, the lid is on. There is a lid somewhere. I don't know what I've done with the lid. There that. There's the lid. Can I just say, old school. This shit is good. It's glass inside. Don't drop it. I had one a couple of years ago. I dropped it. I cried. I had to buy this in an op shop because you can't buy them brand new anymore. They're like old school. These keep things so cold for like 24 hours. True story. I was car camping in a cold place called Mount O'Reilly's in January, a couple of years ago. And January summertime here in Australia, but up the mountain it's cold. So I was sleeping in the car with a girlfriend, a hiking friend, Katrinka that you met today, our friend that we met with her. Anyway, we were car camping, and in the morning I woke up and I went, God, I'd love a cup of tea. What's the worst thing about, car camping or camping is actually getting out of the tent, like me, getting out of the camper van to go to the toilet. But I wanted a cup of tea. And I remembered that I had prepared tea and I didn't drink it all the day before. So I thought, let's try the tea. Let's see if it's any good. It was still steaming hot. It was amazing. Best morning. All right, wash up, Dora. Wash up. So obviously we're not plugged in here, guys, or plumbed in here. All the water goes underneath the camper into the sand or into the earth of my friend's backyard. That is why I use non-toxic dishwashing detergent, because the dog goes under the camper van and licks all the stuff out of the camper van that I accidentally get down the sink. So think about the environment, guys. My mum uses non-toxic dishwashing detergent because she lives on a farm. She's self-sufficient. She eats all the stuff on her land. She doesn't want to eat chemicals. Oh, crap. You know what I've just done, guys? You know how I was oil pulling and I had it in here? Guess what I've just done? Quickly, quickly, Dora. Hot water down the sink. 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 Crap. I've just done what I told you shouldn't do. Don't put coconut oil down the sink. That's why I put the cup in this. That's why I put the spit in the fridge. But I'm living in the camper van, so there's not enough room. Okay, that's how easy it is to make those mistakes. It's not, coconut oil's not bad for the land. It's bad for sinks. Like, I'm living in a camper van and the sinks, just got a little pluggy thing. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna boil some more water because we can't have coconut oil going hard down the drain. This is not my camper van either, guys. So you've got to think about these things. Okay, boil in the kettle again so that we can run that down the sink. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to go because no one needs to see me washing up. And I'm just about to get changed. And, I always have anxiety about getting changed because I'm scared that, you guys can see me in the reflection and that'd just be weird. I don't know if there's any coming back from that, guys. Once you see that, you can't unsee it. And once it's on the internet, it's on the internet, right? And I'm not that kind of channel. Just saying. So anyway, I appreciate you guys all being here. What's today? Susan, are you doing a live today? Susan, calling Susan. Susan, is there a live today? Is there a gardening live today? Can you tell us this? I do want to share the link so everyone can, if they're around, can maybe tap onto it. Everyone have a wonderful day, evening. Yes, I am. Tell us what time, Susan. Self-promotion, Susan. Put the link in the chat, Susan. 1:30. Put the link in the chat, Susan. Oh, you're probably on your phone. You can't. Can someone put Susan's link in the chat? I know Kirsty, if she's there, she will. Kirsty's like a linking specialist. Okay. Otherwise, guys, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Did I get 12 likes? Anyone else want to give me a like? Can we get 15 likes? Can we get 15 likes? Thank you, Kirsty. Kirsty is our sharing the link specialist. Can we get 15 likes? Can we get 15 likes? If I can get 15 likes, I'll do a dance. Damn it, I'll dance for free. What's the difference? It means nothing. I'm only joking. I don't care. But though, I do get very jealous. You know, Susan got 50 something likes the other day? Was it 60 likes? It's amazing, Susan. Susan, I mean, I'm not jealous. I'm so proud of you. I think most people know Susan and support Susan's channel and love Susan's channel. Actually, my latest video that I'm going to bring out in the next couple of days, Susan, all I can say is you're going to laugh because you're in you're in my video. And are you worried about in what capacity are you in my video? Just wait and see. Nothing bad, Susan. But a lot of people that know Susan will smile. And they know I love Susan. So it's nothing bad. I'm marking out the new gardens and spaces and paint and pink. What? With pink paint. Okay. You're getting the garden ready. Perfect. So we made our salads already. Prepared earlier. We put it in a bag already. Okay. Hot water down the sink. Oh. Okay. Guys, I'm going to go. No, I'm not worried. I trust you. You shouldn't. And I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, guys, I'm actually going to go. It is, oh, shit, okay, it's 8:30 already. I'm late. Okay, guys. This is me, Dora. Always late. Actually, no, it's 28. Okay, what time is it? 26. I've got 4 minutes. See you guys.